They clashed with the police, some even flinging garbage cans at them, then blocked highways, set up barricades, all as a part of the Block Everything protest on the 10th of September across towns in France. There is anger among the French and they are making it known. Demonstrators in city from Paris to Nantes to Montpellier took to the streets in a mass display of anger at President Emmanuel Macron and sweeping austerity reforms. Over 80,000 security officers were deployed across the country in response. So what triggered the anger? The immediate spark was Macron's appointment of Sébastien Lecornu as Prime Minister, after his predecessor, François Bayrou, was removed following a vote of no confidence. Bayrou had backed controversial budget cuts aimed at shrinking the national deficit. These are measures that citizens view as unfair and as adding to an increasingly gaining idea that the political elite is disconnected from the realities of the common man. Central to these protests is outrage over proposals to cut government spending by about 44 billion euros. To many people, that means job cuts, pension cuts, but not enough cuts to the privileges of the rich. Public services like schools and hospitals, job security and welfare, all of these are seen as under threat. Many French citizens feel burdened by economic inequality and frustrated that requests for fairness have gone unheard. Although the movement started among far-right operatives online, it has since been joined by left-wing groups, labor unions and students united in calling for systemic reform. University youth and older protesters alike voiced a sense that there has been too much sacrifice for too little gain. Authorities responded with tear gas, water cannons, and mass arrests. Nearly 300 people were detained nationwide. In Paris alone, around 200 arrests were made. Police also broke up barricades, cleared blockades, and made sweeping movements to regain control of disputed areas. Much of the anger links back to political instability. Lecornu's government is yet another reshuffle, continuing a trend of rapid political turnover. Imagine going through 5 prime ministers in less than 2 years who can't get a budget passed. That's no longer an imaginary scenario actually, it's happened in France, forcing President Emmanuel Macron to find himself the 5th prime minister in a short period of just 2 years. Protesters see this as evidence that decisions are being made without public consent or transparency, and that austerity is being carried out without accountability. Unlike earlier protest waves like the Yellow Vest movement, Block Everything is driven by younger demographies. It includes students, hospital workers, and young professionals. Their demands are sharper and widespread. Opposition to austerity, calls for political renewal, and demands for a government that listens and serves, not one that cuts and controls. While Interior Minister Bruno Retailleau said the attempt to block the country largely failed, the protests shine a harsh light on a fault line between state power and public patience. The upcoming days are likely to test Macron's ability to steer through fiscal winds, manage political turbulence, and calm a country increasingly unwilling to accept sacrifice without justice. For more such stories, subscribe to SNG News, hit the like button and follow for more news updates.